Hi, welcome to S.W.A.T Talk.
Or we're not strangers, we're your voice.
This week for Wellness Wednesday, we wanted to discuss the one topic that seemed to affect the majority of the students at MCHS, stress. More specifically, the stress that comes with school. After our first survey, we got curious. What exactly was the connection between school and stress?
Everyone was saying too much work.
It's a lot of work, especially in those AP classes.
Or if you work after school and you don't have time to do homework.
I think it's finding time to do work, because teachers, they give homework no matter what.
And with that, you have to find a balance, like with eating and chores and sleep and all that stuff. Like you have to make sacrifices in order to get your work done.
Other responsibilities.
Another big stressor is like meeting hard deadlines. I guess hard deadlines wherever they need to be turned in by a certain date, and then it's like you're stressing to get it done.
And future plans, like plans for the future, college, and people might not want to go to college, working, what they want to do for a job.
Not knowing exactly what your future is planning out, that causes stress for everybody.
And money too.
Yeah.
Not to mention like what your parents have expectations for you. Maybe you don't want to do exactly what they want.
Or they just set you to a higher standard, put a lot of pressure on you to do good.
The pressure to be perfect.
Right, exactly. Expectations, schoolwork can really drag down somebody's mental health.
I feel like we're all set to those very high expectations from everyone, not even just our parents, like our teachers or even our friends maybe.
Our second survey gave advice on what the school and SWAT can do to alleviate stressors for us.
One person said, "Give me advice for my future self, some of the staff I've known since I was in 3rd or 4th grade. They can also help me learn important things in life or how to get a decent job."
One person asked our SWAT team to help them become an anesthesiologist. Right. We cannot do that. But you know who can? Mr. Beechner.
And here's Mr. Beechner to tell us more about his job title.
Well, thanks guys for having me today. Sounds like you guys sent a survey out recently, and the number one thing you're hearing back from the student population is that there's a lot of students concerned about what their future is going to look like when they get out of high school. Well, that's where I come in. Missouri just created a new position, or it's a grant-funded position called Root Ed Advisor. So essentially, my new role is I'm going to be a career and college advisor for you guys. So my main focus is just really helping you figure out what your plan for when you get out of school. And so I've got a mission to try to meet with each of you guys individually and come up with a plan of what do you need to do to get ready for life outside of school. So kind of my vision is to have an individual plan for each of you. We kind of make a checklist of the items that you guys need to accomplish before you graduate. And I'm here to help you, attain your goals and your dreams sooner rather than later. And I'm excited to be in this position because I feel like I didn't have somebody like that to help me when I was in high school. And I spent a lot of time spinning my wheels when I graduated high school, really trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Number one, I feel like I wasted time getting to where I would be in a job that I was happy and make a paycheck to, provide for my family. But I spent a lot of time trying to figure that out. And I also spent a lot of money trying to figure that out. So my goal is to kind of make a pathway for you guys to figure out what you want to do, and we can get you there the most efficiently way possible. So before this, I had some of you as a student. I was a math teacher for a year and a half. Absolutely loved teaching math, but I think I have a lot to offer you guys in this position and to help out. So before I was a math teacher, I was in the business field for 10 years. I worked at Walmart, and then I worked at a company called Leggett & Platt and was a project manager in some of those positions. Then I was actually an HR recruiter for 2 years. So I think kind of with all that, my different background and experience, really be able to help you guys. So if you need to talk to me at any point, I'm in the counselor's office. But again, my goal is to kind of meet with you guys all in seminar frequently, and then to start scheduling appointments with you individually to get that plan together. So I'll probably be talking with seniors first, and then talk to the junior class, but my goal is to really meet with every student in the school.
So what happens if I don't want to go to college?
Well, my job is not just to help students get to college, but it's also to help you career plan and just really help you come up with a plan for whatever you want to do when you get out of school. So I'll definitely, if you're wanting to attend college after this, I'll be helping you try to figure out what you got to do for your application process, make sure you're taking the ACT, applying for scholarships and stuff like that. But if you're wanting to go into the workforce right after this, or go to a technical school, or really just anything you aspire to do to help you with your career when you get out of school, I'm here to help. So for each student, I want to have an individualized plan of where you want to go, or where you think you want to go. We're not all going to know exactly where we want to go, right? It's all just a learning experience and kind of, I call it trial by error. You might try a bunch of different things to figure out what you want to do, and that's really the whole point of it. Just keep searching for what you want to do, and you'll eventually figure it out. So that's my main goal, is I want to help you get to where you think you want to go and help you come up with a plan, because where you want to go might take 10, 20 steps to get there, right? So I want to break it down and make it into small chunks for you to be able to accomplish, so it's not such a daunting task, and something that can make you not worry about getting to that process. I want to make it easy. Achieving goals is all about, breaking it into small steps and accomplishing those small chunks to get there. So.
Are you in charge of the A+ program?
Yep, I will be for sure. So the A+ program, and I'll just be overseeing all the scholarships throughout the school. So A+ program, such a great opportunity. I'm not from Missouri. I didn't have access to this scholarship. But if I did, I definitely would have applied for it. So if it's something you're interested in, it's truly getting 2 years of college paid for free. And the checklist to qualify for it, there's not a ton of things that you have to do. Definitely attainable. So the biggest one being 50 hours of tutoring that you have to do. But that's something I can easily help get set up for you, help you figure out how you can tutor/mentor other students to accomplish that part of the task. So, but yeah, the A+ program, either 2 years of school paid for at a junior college in Missouri, or 2 years at a technical school. So it's a great opportunity. And I know some four-year schools, I believe Southern's one of them, even if you don't take part in the A+ scholarship, if you've achieved that, if you've qualified for the A+ program, they'll still give you a scholarship. I think it's $500 a semester for 4 years. So other thing is, just qualifying for the A+ program. Even if you go to, let's say you go to the U of A and you're not able to use the A+ program. Well, let's say you leave the U of A and you come back to Missouri and you want to go back to Crowder. You still have that scholarship in place, right? If you transfer to Southern, or if you transfer to another school, just having that access is it's a great thing to have to help you financially, but also just something great to put on your resume for the future that you achieved that scholarship. So,
can you just remind everybody, where can we find you at?
Yeah, so I'm in the counselor's office. I'm in Mr. Brady's old office, so not through the front door to the counselor's office, but if you keep going down the 300 hallway, I'll be on the right-hand side.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'm excited to be in the position to help you all out. So.
There's many ways to get ahead on your future at NCHS, like doing dual credit classes.
Dual credit classes are a really good way to get all your credit hours in for college already, so that's like getting a head start. And you don't have to pay as much as you probably would in college.
It is a lot cheaper doing it through Crowder. And honestly, those Crowder, even though it's a community college, anywhere in Missouri will accept that Crowder's credit. If college is not it, because college isn't for everybody, then find something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Find something that you want to do in the future.
For people that do want to go to college though, I suggest getting in dual credit, getting your credits a lot earlier, like in high school.
Kind of planning ahead instead of waiting and procrastinating to the last minute.
Be proactive in your future. For this week's wellness tip, we would like for you to take a few minutes to think about what you would like to tell your future self.
You better have a nice house and a lot of money.
Hope you're happy and successful.
I want you to be okay. You got it.
I hope you're doing well and keep being the amazing person that you know you're supposed to be.
I hope you freaking finish college algebra with an A and graduate with more college credit.
I hope that you achieve the goals that you wanted and that you're alive and well.
At the end of our third podcast, goodbye.
Get good, gamers.
Yeah.